Hello, hello, test, test. Should be coming on any second. Right now. Please come on. There we go. We are back. Sorry. Took a little longer than expected. Sometimes it's not me, it's YouTube. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes I gotta take out OBS at the same time. Sometimes I can just leave it. 13, 14. Okay. Let's see where we're at now. Nobody told me my camera was down. I didn't see it move over. 15. All right, about 10 seconds. All right, that's much better. Here's your push up. Slight push back up right there while we were messing. Right there. That gives us 426, 428. That should be 429, which we got. Let's see if we can push past there again. Let's see a little pullback here on Tesla. We'll pull back here on NVIDIA. All getting ready to do their thing. Finviz, see, pull back. Just as the rest of them are doing. 384, 384. Okay, be right back. I gotta get something. All right. Oh, Lordy Lord. Oh Lord, won't you buy me Mercedes Benz? All right, I gotta walk today. It's been almost a week. I don't think I've walked since last Friday. That's not good. I'm not consistent. Oh shit. They think it was the buyer's last stand. We'll see. We're gonna bring this down to 432 now. On here, 50 cents more down. I don't know how I lost you again. I just redid the thing. 432. That becomes 434. Always $2. Here we go. Tesla's pulling back. 216. Can we hold? I'm going to take away the upper target for right now. Not holding. Not. Oh, there was a test. Test of the 216. this away for now. I'm not feeling it. Let's take away this one. 29, 25. Let's tweak this up a little bit. 29, 25, 428. Let's try for 50. There you go. I'm just tweaking everything now. See where we're going, what we're doing. No movement there. Still dropping on Tesla. It was a big drop. Still pretty green. Up over 5%. All the markets pulling back. We got to hold this position. 432. 430. Where are we? 431.75. We're going to continue to drop. Let's see if we can hold here. Markets have come down. I'll be around 375, 87. Okay. Still there. Still pretty green day. I mean, you can't argue with this day. All right, it's time for lunch. I'm hungry. Got it. There we go. A little bit of a push here, but not much to talk about. I'm going to take some time off here. All right. Wow. Maybe if I go for a short walk, I'll feel better and the markets will go back. What do you think? You're okay with that? All right. Good. All right, let's set the charts up here and here. Let's minus this one more. Perfect, perfect. And minus this. All right. I think that should buy me some time. And I'm going to take a small break and I'll be back around noontime. How's that? All right? Be back at noon. All right, guys, I'm the Active Trader. This is my world. Thank you for coming and being a part of it. If you have any questions, leave them on the board. I'll be in and out, and I will see you in a little bit. I've been here since 9 o'clock this morning, so I'm going to take a quick break. I've been doing this for 2.5 hours. I need a little time. You know what I mean? Time. And we can watch the SPY go up. So if my lines are off, the reason is I'm not here. I'm going to remove this one for right now. Let's remove this drawing. You can see what it is. This is how I'll leave. All right? All right. Be back shortly. Stay out of trouble. Don't run away. Bye. okay. I didn't go anywhere. I actually had a sale on eBay, so I was actually packaging the item and making a label. It's done. Ready to go out tomorrow morning. Small sale. It's what they call a gold and silver Storks gold and silver scissors. They're rare. They're used in sewing usually, I think. But anyway, no big deal. Small $29, $30 sale. Just another sale, but you figure you make a couple hundred of those a year. They add up. Anyway, those are the easy ones. You see when I have to pack a guitar, or I had a mat cutter that I've had since I was 25 years old. Finally sold it for $375, whatever it was, $300. And tell you what, it was some package. Guy was thrilled. He goes, I really took care of it. And I really did. Really did. Through 2 divorces, that thing came with me. Even going away to jail, it still came with me. And I never went back into picture framing, which I loved. I always thought maybe in my old age I'd open up a small art gallery, just do picture framing because I loved it so much. But, our dreams, they drift away. What was that song? Dreams keep drifting away. Not time keeps on slipping into the future, but dreams, they drift away. All right. If I could do my life all over and undo some of the mistakes I made, I'd still own 2 pawn shops. And I'd be a wealthy, wealthy man. I would have got there slowly, but I'd have millions today. Instead, I got stupid. And I gave away the prize. You never know what you got until it ain't gotten anymore. And I'm sure a lot of you will find that out in life. You don't know what you got till it's gone. They pay paradise and they put up a parking lot. Anybody remember that song? Who was that? Melanie? Was that Melanie? Pay parking lot and they put up a parking lot. Just tweaking things out right now. Just because I'm not in anything right now doesn't mean I don't continue to do what I do every single day. And that's to keep the good habits and get rid of the bad ones. Do we change our strike price when selling a put? Do we change our strike price? Why would you change your strike price? Once you're in the put, your strike price is your strike price. Unless you want to do another one. That's what he's talking about. Why are you still looking good on puts if you jumped in when I did T-Bot was your target? Okay. Strike price is the price that you buy the contract at. Doesn't mean you have to change it just because it changes. Only if you're already in it, just stick with it as long as you're making money. Look at this going up. Right now, I don't really need this upper. All right, we're almost parallel to the day. I'm going to take that away. Let's remove that. All right, I still have my upper. I did put another upper target here at Fu 18. Well, we might hit it, we might not. We'll see. And right now, we've got resistance at about 35. I have 50. 217.50? That's because we hit it once. Let's see. I'm going to leave it there. I think there's a lot of resistance at 45 really, but I think we'll hit it again. All right. Leave that alone. This is starting to move up. And the markets, we'll see, I was at about 388 when I looked before, and we're at 366. So the markets have dropped slightly. Still a pretty good day. Or no, it's green. Means go. Go trade. Go trade, traders. Oh, you can't see me, but you can hear me. See me, feel me, touch me. Who? Who? Exactly. Joni Mitchell. That's very good. Guaranteed money. That's right, she did. You remember it? So you just gave away your age. We know you're over 60. Nobody under 60 remember that unless you just went and Googled it. I made a mistake. I said Melanie was Joni Mitchell. Joni Mitchell was really a great talent. She really was. Fantastic. We grew up in some time. Carole King, Joni Mitchell, Melanie. Even the lady from the Stone Ponies. What was her name from the Stone Ponies? You should know that. Guaranteed money. I saw her in the Fillmore East with Poco. What was her name? Come on. Her father got her into the business. Let's see. Stone Ponies was... Once I tell you, you're going to go, oh, yeah. What was her name? Come on, come on, come on. Linda Ronstadt. That's it. Linda Ronstadt. She was a real cutie. Linda Ronstadt. I may have spelt it wrong, but you got the idea. Linda Ronstadt. Okay. Anybody remember the Stone Ponies? I went to the Fillmore East for the first time. I saw actually Linda Ronstadt with the Stone Pony, Savoy Brown, and Poco. And a year later, I went out with this girl who was friends with Richard Fury back then, believe it or not, or Jim Messina, one of those people. And anyway, we got backstage at Carnegie Hall to see Poco. So I saw them there. I followed Poco everywhere for a long time. Actually, Richard Fury is actually a pastor, senior pastor for Calvary Chapel in Boulder, I think Colorado. Has been for the last 30 years. And every now and then they get together to do a concert out there. They do a few concerts. Not that he needs the money, but he certainly doesn't. Richard Fury was such a talent, but who knew back then he was such a Christian? You know, that's really nice to hear. People who have given their lives to the Lord and not to the mighty buck. I listened to more Doors, Zeppelin. Me too. I saw Led Zeppelin 1970. I got the concert ticket stub. I paid $5 for that ticket stub. The first time I think they pulled out a double neck guitar and did Stairway to the Heaven. That Plant was great, man. What a voice. Well, he turned out to be so ugly. Sorry to be that way. I mean, I'm ugly. You know what I mean? But that guy was such a cutie, you know? Roger Daltrey. He was so cute I met Daltrey. Was it Daltrey or Plant? One of them. He with the long hair. He just got pock face mark. But man, what a talent! He went country. Of all things, he went country, didn't he? Was it Plant? Let's see. Wow, what a band that was! What a band! Robert Plant. I think that's who it was. Jimmy Page, John Bonham, and John Paul Jones. What a combination! Those guys they hit hard. I loved them. That was great. I was into Jethro Tull. I was into Traffic. I loved Clapton. That was it. You know, Clapton was Clapton was my guy. Derek and the Dominoes. I actually talked to occasionally Bobby Whitlock, who wrote Layla. He's in Austin, Texas right now, and I'm good friends with Godfrey Townsend. Not from the Who, but Godfrey Townsend. You can look him up. He's played with a lot of people. He lives in New York. Great guy. Just an all-around good person, you know. And one of my best friends works with Ringo Starr. You can look him up. Celebrity Art. Neil Glazer, very good friend of mine. I grew up with him, and he's best friend. He is Ringo Starr's best friend, for real. Extend to the right. There we go. That's perfect. We lost that step there. So I'm not a groupie. Crash for the trade. Spy crash for the traders. I don't know about a crash. That's not a crash. What's he trying to say? Spy crash for the traders. I don't see the crash. Do you? I don't see the crash. I don't see the crash here. We went up. We came across. We consolidated. We're in a channel. We pulled back. I don't see a crash. That's not a crash to me. It starts crashing when we get under the VWAP, but I don't know what he's trying to say. That comes in here, and he spams my room, and he doesn't explain himself. Explain yourself. Explain yourself. I love that. Come on, Deck. Explain yourself. Where do I have that? That is such a cool. Let's see. I don't know where I have that. Let's see if I can find it. Deck morning motivational. Maybe odds and ends. Explain yourself. Let's see. I don't know where it is. I got so many things here. It's the worst inflation ever. That's all, folks. It's a wrap. Things I used to put out there. I don't put out anymore. It's amazing. Police flashers. Why is that in here? Chat with traders. That doesn't need to be here. I got that somewhere else. Please, power hour. That don't need to be in here. I got that somewhere else. Got a lot of doubles, man. Just have to get rid of them. So I jumped 20 minutes ago for the drop. Go out and hit my stop loss. Granted, it was very tight. and getting this fade. Upset? No. Glad to see the play worked out. Absolutely. I wanted it. It built confidence in my trading. I kept the loss. I have never seen Deck without confidence in himself, ever. 6 years I know that man. I've never seen him not confident. And I never seen him get crazy or angry or upset and he made a bad move or a stupid move or whatever where he lost. He never. He always says, you know what? I'll do better the next time. That's his attitude. And that's the attitude you have to have. You will do better next time. Okay? So take it from Deck, Watch his attitude. It's great. For a man who doesn't drink coffee, he's a super freak. His Deck is a black man. I'm Rick James, bitch. I'm just kidding. Superman. All right, take that off. What are you doing? Active? Getting crazy here. Can you still get crazy at my age? Sure you can. Can you believe I will be 69 this month? What are you guys getting me for my birthday? I deserve something. A vacation? A long one? Absolutely. I need a vacation. I really do. It's been a long time. Now I'm coming back home. I've been away now. Oh, how. Explain yourself. Explain. I couldn't find it. I set out to find explain yourself and I couldn't find it. Bear market. Skittles. Candlestick. What are we doing here? Uh-oh. I'm going to hit my... Ooh. I'm excited. Take a look. Look at that. Bingo. What? Look at this. Oh. Another hit for active trader. I hit every one that I put out there today. See, I took the rest away, but I left one for a reason. You guys don't trust me. You keep watching me hit them, but you don't trust me. Admit it. 97. Where are we going? 97. Come on. I want to see it hit. What's my hit? 290, 218. 218 should be my hit. There it is. Bingo. Hit it. There you go. Another hit for active trader. All right. You got to admit, I can call them. And the next one, if it keeps going, will be right there at 218. Let's just make it 45. I want to play a little safe today. I don't know why. I don't have to. Let's see. Is that the upper target? Yeah. Let's go. All right. I'll go out there. It's already pulled back. That's the problem. But if it does come back later, we'll say 45 right there. I called that one and I got it. I feel good when I call these things. Sometimes you got to be a little more patient, but they hit. It hit, right? It's the only one I had up there. I took all the rest away, and I was right in doing so. With this one, I felt strong. I felt very strong. All right, this should be 216.75. This is 215. This should be 216 and 75 cents. I made 3 pizza doughs yesterday. So this afternoon I will make a pizza and then 2 go in the freezer. Some people don't like to freeze the dough, but I found that when I freeze my dough, I use them within a week and they're perfect. They're just as good, and the crust, oh my God, to die for. Oh, duty. I messed that up. Okay, come on. I messed it up. I could do it from there, or I can do it from there. Should be a little higher, I think. I'm gonna leave. Oh, it's gotta come back. You know me, I hate not perfection. All right, so you can see that. What do I got? Edit, high one, 34.20. Let's just make it 15. It should land right on it. Boom. I like that. I love that. Knowing how to use the tools properly instead of getting nuts like I usually do. Activate, or like here. Let's see, what do we got here? Edit 218. Let's just tweak it up a little and say 15 cents. Let's see if I'm right. Boom. Oh yeah, love it. And then I got here, I put in 45. It really is the 50, but I'm putting 45 for my benefit. Not for yours, for mine. So I can say I hit it. It'll go way past it anyway if it hits. But I've hit so that was about 4 of them today that I was right on that I hit. I lose count. I should count them every day and quit at 5. just so I can say I hit 5 alerts today and they all hit, right on the number or above. I think the last one on the SPY never got there. There was one that was shy about 12 cents. I'm not sure. It could have been 45, 429, 45. I'm not sure. I probably did. At 429.50 would have been 16 cents. But I don't remember. I really don't. I just know one was just short a couple pennies. All the rest I've hit. Yesterday I think I missed one. And then eventually later on it did hit anyway. It was 12 cents short. But I very rarely am off by much if I'm off. Usually my I don't want to say predictions because they're not really predictions. They're pretty much done because I'm looking at fundamentals in the markets. And like I tell you, the reason I don't guarantee that they're going to hit is because things can change at any moment. A piece of news can come out that can change everything. All right. So I don't want anybody to come back and say, well, I like the disclaimer that J-Trade puts out. And it's right. We're not stock advisors here. That's not our jobs. We're not licensed, and even licensed, believe it or not, even licensed stockbrokers don't make suggestions to you. All that stuff comes back from the top guys who are economists. Really, that's what they do. They study the economy, and they're in there, and top people saying, well, I think we're going to downgrade, let's say the high from this one to this. Doesn't mean they're always right or that it ever comes true, but they're doing that because of watching different trends in the market. All right, we don't really watch all those big trends. We watch trends like daily. We watch the daily. We watch 1, 3, 5 minutes, hour. There are times I watch even more. I'll go in and do, let's say, if I'm on a bigger, let's see, I'll show you what I'm talking about. If I'm on a bigger chart, so I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go into my charts. Let's go to my single chart. Here it is. Okay. Actually, this one's good. I can use this one. Let's see if I can detach this. Let's detach this. All right, I'm going to bring this over. It's got my 3 and 1 on the bottom. So let's take the SPY. All right, you'll see I've got a 1 minute, a 3, and a 5 on the bottom. I didn't have them set up. So I'm not going to sit there right now and go crazy looking for them. What are we at anyway? I'm going to go crazy looking for them. All right, let's bring this down. There we go. All right, it's not really that difficult. Whatever my lines are will be right for my other charts. That'll line up. But like I didn't line these up and measure them out to see where I'm at. See, like here. Let's go here and I can swing this over and then I have my charts right. So here's your 5 minute. But like here, I can do this and I can take this now and go to, let's say, 15 minute. And let's see what we look like on a 15-minute chart. All right. So we got to expand this. 2, 3. Okay, there you go. So on a 15-minute, we can see that all day, pretty much, except for here, we were going up. There's your pullback. Then, of course, that was probably people getting out of the shorts right there. Those are the people getting out of shorts. Those are the people getting out of the shorts. Now, you want to break that down to the minutes, and you can see the people getting out of the shorts, and then the people going long after that. And I'll show you what I'm talking about after this. So that's a 15-minute, which I don't use that often. But I'm telling you, there are people that go on the hour. So they may be using a 1 hour. All right. Here's a 30-minute. Oh, this is 20 day in 1 hour. But they can use a 1 hour chart. And they're not looking like you and I look at charts. Okay. They're looking at the chart like this. And they're saying, okay, well, this is where we were 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5 days ago. Right. 4 or 5 days ago. Here we are at 408. And you can see the chart showing us what is it showing us? We're creating lower lows, lower highs. Every time we come back here, this low is higher than here. This low here is higher than here. There's one pullback there, but you see what happens? We're creating lower highs, and our highs are getting higher. So we can see at the rate that we're going, if we can take this here, all right? Let's see if I can do this here. I don't know if it'll allow me. There you go. So I can say with good certainty that the way the market's going now, if I put a trend line up here, I can almost see that tomorrow, at the rate we're going, there's a good chance that we could be hitting, let's say, what are we at right now? We're at 428. Easily we could be at 430 tomorrow. There's no reason why we won't be at 430 tomorrow, and then maybe 435 by Well, tomorrow's Friday. It's hard to say. By Monday or Tuesday, we could be at 435 at the rate that we're going. And the market is starting to lift back up again. Now, bearing that there's any news, that's how people who have billions of dollars look at it. Now you got people who have billions of dollars who actually trade, let's say, on one day, and they're trading for the moment. They're scalpers like you and I, all right? And they look at things maybe on the hour, okay? So you can see what they're looking at here. There's your pullback. What do I see now? Pull back to the 13. Am I going to continue to pull down? It's hard to say at this point, but it looks like we're holding at the 13. We're going to come back up again. We could create another high day. We could see 430 today. We got a high today of 429. It's not impossible to say that we could see 430 today. So what do we have? I'm looking at the SPY. Let's see, SPY, open up. SPY today was 429.34. We're today's range 426. We have a $2.80 range today, 275, and it's safe to say that traders could want to push this up to 230. All right, I look up here, 430. 433 is the 50-day. That could be sometime next week. 22, we already passed this, the 13, and we're past the 200. All right. So yeah, I think the next step up, we're shooting for 433. I think by today, tomorrow, or early next week, we're looking at 430 or above at the rate that we're moving up, and we're continually moving up. Now, does it mean it's definitely going to happen? No, because we don't know what's happening in the news. Otherwise, everybody would say, "Oh, I want to take my futures. I don't have to worry about time decay, and I'm just going to go long and blah 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 blah." And okay, let me get out of this thing on here so I can see you guys. I gotta get out of there, and I gotta go back so I can see the room. I don't know when I lose you. That's the problem. All right, so you can see here. So that's on a 10-minute. Now, most of us trade like at this hour on a 5-minute. All right, and if I look here on a 5-minute, what does it tell me? All right, so we were doing really well coming up. We had pullback here, here, and here. Then we started to hold in the channel. We're still in that channel. It's hard to say which way it's going to go on the 5-minute or the 3-minute. All right, so now we look at it minute by minute and say, what's happening? Because I can't afford, if I got a real small account with $2,000-$3,000 and I'm sitting there holding in a contract, I can't wait for 5 minutes to see what's going to happen, because in the 4th minute and the 5th minute, I could lose my ass and not even see it coming. That's the problem, okay? But if you have a large account, it's different. You can do like Deck does. If you start to go down a little bit, you can hold off a little bit until it gets to where you want it. Because if you think, I'm looking at the charts and it's showing me we're going up, we got a little bit of pullback, we might even pull back to the VWAP. I think we're going to go back up again. I think we'll be up here around, boom, 429.89. My target would be 430. I still think we're going to see a target of 430. And we see positive signs here in the market right now. Let's go back to, that's on our 1 minute. Let's get rid of this. And now you can see here, we're looking back on our this is a 3-minute, all right? I want to bring this back to the 1 minute. Because like I said, for people with small accounts, they can't afford to be surprised on between, they won't see it. If they're in a 5-minute and what happens in the 2nd minute to the 4th minute, you won't see till the 5th minute that it's either up or down, unless you're watching the price. And then the price is going to scare the shit out of you, and then you're going to run for your life, okay? Because you're going to try to save your account. It can very well happen that way. So that's a scary part. So unless you have a big account, it's very hard sometimes to trade in higher 2, 3-minute, 4-minute, 5-minute durations, even though that is the correct way to trade after a certain time. In the morning, 9:30 in the morning, you don't want to be in a 5-minute. That makes absolutely no sense. You want to be in a 1 minute. And after 10:30, you can be in a 2-minute. And at 11 o'clock, you can be in a 3-minute. And really, that's why it's good to have multiple charts like the other one I just brought up that shows you your 1, your 3, and your 5. I can put them in here. It's the same chart, just without the bottoms. All I got to do is go up here on this top here, and I can add them down here, and then I can move them. All right, I don't want to change this right now. I want to leave everything the way it is. It's like I'm comfortable. I'm here. This is a teaching chart, so I can show you what's happening, why, and where we're going. I can show you minute by minute and show you which way we're going. And if I walk away, like I told you, I go to the bathroom. I go, oh, I got actually a package coming today. I wonder how that's coming, or what time it's coming. Today is, well, it could be tomorrow. Every day it says the next day. That's Amazon lately. Amazon. Let's Let's see. I forgot my package. I didn't go Prime this time. No Prime. No Prime today. The enemy's gone away. The company, well, you know. I can't say it. Then they say I'm, you know. Let's see. Let's go into orders real quick. I'm checking my order details. What's that? Shipped by November 3rd. Oh, I already sent that. I already shipped that. That's already done. I got cheap for a few dollars on another item. Let's see, Jason. At work, I love you, Dad. Okay, I love you too. Out for delivery. Oh, shit. I missed it. What did it say? It says out for delivery. I saw out for delivery, and I got rid of it. Hello, that's not it. Oh, shoot. Something said out for delivery. It has to be Amazon. It has to be my Amazon package. Arrives today, 3:15 to 7 p.m. So it's coming after 3 today. All right, it's the parts. I'm taking a toilet apart that hasn't worked in a while. I took the whole damn thing apart, cleaned the bottoms, got rid of the rust, and I'm putting in a new section. Listen, it was $180, $190, $200 for a new toilet, or I could buy the parts, do it myself on the inside parts, and it cost me for this order $34.44, and I do the labor. Hey, what the heck? I'm a plumber. I'm an electrician. I'm a sexual slave to my wife and anybody else who needs me. You know, it's just the way it is sometimes. I work for food. Trump civil fraud trial continues in New York. Those bastards. $250 million suit. What the heck's wrong with these people? This man saved this country, and we let some guy on the left put it right back on the toilet. These people. What is wrong with them today? Huh? Every Republican better get out of there and make a change. All right, Amazon, here it is. All right, that's because I just went in there. Brian had to get weed killer. Oh shit. Colin, oh, nice. All right, I got to talk to this guy at 12 o'clock. Oh, it's already 12. I missed the call. I have a realtor interested. Gave me a firm order for my house, $375,000. I think we're going to take it. It's worth more, but I just don't want to fool with it anymore. I don't want to fool anymore. Okay, Medicare. We consider when you're comparing your Medicare coverages to go to insurance. I'm doing my mail. YouTube. Just one. YouTube goes into YouTube. I really wish Puritan Pride. I wish they would just go in automatically where they belong. P. Puritan Pride. Decmar Trades. Anybody know how to do that? Where you build folders in Google Gmail. Does anybody know how to make the mail go in automatically? Is there any way to do it into the folders? I can't figure it out. I used to do it with Outlook, but I can't do it anymore. Service PayPal, you authorized payment, micro or eBay Commerce. Yeah, I did. How much? $79. Oh, that was for I bought Nature's Balance. I bought 4 more bottles. I think it's working, so I'm going to keep taking it. I don't take the full strength because I get nauseous if I take too much of that stuff. But let's see, online. I've been taking one a day, one of each. They tell you to take 3 and 3. I might jack it up to 2. When I first started taking Nature's Balance, I tell you, I had a lot of energy. I really had a lot of energy. And but I feel good. I'm not as tired as I used to be. I'm sleeping better. I have to tell you, I like it. Inspire, Continue Conversation. UPS, veterans-owned businesses. Put that in UPS. I have to put in each file by letter. And Medicare, time for a refill, and 2 extra visit at no extra cost. Prescription at your door. All right, I got to talk to them about that. And let me spam. See, spam, I don't even look at it anymore. Please confirm your T-Mobile. Yeah, right. They wouldn't be asking me to confirm anything. I just delete it forever. Anything in spam. A friend of mine sent me a thing. Said 70s, 80s music. I went to take a look at it. It said Eagles. I opened it. It was nudity. You know how hard it was to get rid of that shit out of my messenger? Unbelievable. 4 tries before I could get rid of it. That's the last thing I want is that junk inside there. Number one, I'm a Christian, and I don't look at pornography. It's a bad habit to get into. Been there, done that, not interested, okay? So people send you stuff or people get hacked, and they use them to make you think because they're your friend. So it's like, Boy, that stuff is hard to get rid of. Very, very hard to get rid of. But I did it. Took me a few shots, but I kept. It wouldn't allow me to. It's just amazing. Such scammers out there. They're all out there. They really are. One day I'll go into it, but right now, let's stay out of. Let's stay focused. Stay focused. Markets are holding right now. As you can see, we're probably still up in the 300 section. There you go, 370. We're still doing fine. We're in a green day, and that's no thanks to Joe. Believe me, Joe Schmo. You know what I'm talking about. Joe Schmo. All right, let's move that over. Here we go. Let's minus that out. All right, I don't know if I need these lines anymore. I'm gonna take these away for right now. I can always put them back to temps. We're looking good. And I'm gonna take this one out too. You can build your trend lines. If anybody needs to know how to do it, just let me know. I'll show you again, okay? And that's it. 34 people in here. Wow. Wow. Not the biggest crowd, not the smallest crowd, just a good crowd. All right, let's see what we got here. Who's live anyway? Did Jay go live? Yeah, no. He finally went live. There he is. Wow, he's doing good. You like his Louisiana shrimp. That's for sure. He must be handing out shrimp.
Focus on just these two areas. It's still kind of hard to predict on the pattern that it's going to make.
Predict on the
So
pattern.
right here, you see bounce.
That's what I just said. You can't predict the pattern.
Third bounce, and then wind up on a successful move on it. So this would have been my perfect area here, which I missed it, so I didn't even sweat it. But definitely because of the guy right here in this area, that was.
He's on a 5-minute.
Got rejected here too. If you look pre-market, this is where we got rejected at. 427. Above it, turns to support.
I like Jay. We were talking earlier. He's gonna give me some hand. His internet says it's working really good. Mine's not. I don't know. And he's got AT&T. Oh shoot! See, just what I'm talking about. My internet, and it's messing up on me. I don't know why this keeps happening. I'm not doing anything. I'm looking somewhere else, and it's disappearing on me. I just hate when that happens. I just can't have too many things open at one time. It's terrible. All right, let's stop him. Go back to the lobby there. Open that up. Okay. All right, we got a bunch of people open right now. I will see a little later if we can hit that upper target. If we fall below here for Tesla, I'll take that upper target out. In fact, I think I'm going to take it out. We've hit every one so far. I'm going to remove that, and if it gets back up there, just remember the upper VWAP plot is about 218.66 now. It's actually gone up a little higher, but the bottom of it right there, about 218.39, which we've already hit here. All right, across was 218. Oh, it was 218. So I'm going to say about 218.25 right now will be the next target if we come back up. But right now we're going the other way, so I'm taking it away. And I'm going to bring this down to about 216.50. So I'm going to bring this down just a little bit right there, and that should even us off at 216.50. And that'll bring us now, because we're coming down, to 216.50 actually is 217. 217.75. 216.50 is 217.75 right there. All right, and I had to think about that for a second. I had to add in my head. And then here, if we got 426, what do we got? 428.50 is, and we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 bottoms. Might be 45 actually. If I tweak it, let's go to 45 for a second. 428, 45. Come on, 45. It's gonna bring it down just a tinch. And then we're going to bring this up to, what is it, 428.45 is 429. Wow, that's pretty low. 428? That's very small. See, in here, look at the chain. Look at the, we've been in here since about, here we go, since 1150. It's 1230. We've been in this very, very, very tight. Only, we got 45. That's 55 cents, 55, and what are we at? Hold on, I can't tell. I gotta put the hand back. All right, what did I say it was? Oh, it's just 429 and 428. It's only 55 cents in here. That's it at the moment. All right. So unless we get back over that 429, then we are in a very, very tight, and we've been in a very, very tight channel. All right. Same thing here, in a very tight channel for Nvidia. Less than the $2 I usually use, I believe. I got 432 and I've got 437. That's only $1.25. I usually use $2, and that's what it should be. It would bring it back to about the VWAP. All right, but I tightened it up just to show you where we've been. Same as here in this last hour and a half. Looks like an hour and a half, doesn't it? It's not. Only on 1 minute. So you're talking about from here is 11:50. So it's 45 minutes. So 3/4 of an hour. That's it. That's all that is. Now here, on the other hand, Tesla's been doing its own thing. It's been actually higher. So though we went as high as 218.16, I left it, I think, around 217.75, which is only $1 higher than we're at right now. Usually we $1.25, and I think it's even a little lower, probably around 217.50. So truthfully, if I want to tighten this up a little bit, just a slight bit, I'm going to bring this down to, and once I do that, it'll go back up. That's the way what it always does. And there you go. And that puts us, you can see where we were before. We had a lot of resistance. We popped over it, came back, and stayed there again. All right. So there we go. Oh, I'm excited. My package is finally coming. I want to fix that toilet. Give me something to do. Oh, you like working on the toilets, huh? Yeah, man, I'd be a freaking A1 janitor. You remember when Valerie Bertinelli lived in that apartment building? I would have been the janitor. What was that called? Three's Company or something? I don't know. Let's see. Valerie Bertinelli. Who? Three's Company? No. What was it called? Did I get that right? Valerie Bertinelli. Look who she married, huh? What was she in? Yeah, she was so cute back then. Adorable, plum sweet, American. She playing Barbara Cooper. That's it. One day at a time. One day at a time. Okay. I loved her back then. I was, as a little girl, and she's like, I don't know, she's like 6 years younger than I am. She's 63. She still looks good. You got that kind of money, you can always look good at an older age. But April 23rd, 1960, Eddie Van Halen married. Only time she was ever married. Oh, she married Tom Vitale. From 2011, that didn't work out too well. Schmuck. You had the best thing in your life and you let it go. You're a jerk. She's just so nice. So I just questions about ex Tom. Who was he anyway? Who was Tom Vitale? That name. Is Valerie divorcing Tom? This has nothing to do with my love for Ed. I wish Tom the best, and I know he feels the same way about me. I think she's always been in love with Eddie Van Halen. Time for a living. What did Tommy do for a living? He was a profession. Financial planner. Okay. Let's see. I wonder what his... Tom Vitale, let's see. He's not even in her league. Neither am I, but... Okay. Yeah. I bet she had a good prenup. So he's worth $5 million. That's about right for what do you call it? And Valerie, what do you think she's worth? What do you think Valerie Bertinelli's worth today? She can take care of me the way I'm ready. I'm used to. I just think she's adorable. Let's say 45 million. 20 million, that's it. Wow, you see, if she was a star later on, she would have been worth a lot more. And what about Eddie Van Halen? He must have had a good prenup. Got a funky looking son. $100 million he's worth. Wow. Who owns the rights to Van Halen? So Wolfgang. Alex controls the Van Halen recordings. But Wolfgang says the two will work together to preserve the band's legacy. That's his son, I think, Wolfgang. Wolfgang is his son. I followed their story for a while. I'm not a groupie or anything like that, but I just like to know what's going on. I grew up in the building. That I lived when when Donald Fagen lived in my last building. I lived in New York, in Forest Hills. He lived right on top of me. I was in C27. He was in D27, right above me. Apartment right above me. Wow, here we go. A little bit higher here on just above the VWAP on NVIDIA. That'll give me my $2. I won't touch the bottom. Let's just put that to about 65, 432.65, where we're at right now and starting to climb. This is at 430.75. So really, this should be, they would give you $2 right there. And we're back to where we were. There's the 75 right there. Boom. There's your $2, which I like to leave in NVIDIA. All the rest, and there's your SPY climbing again. All right. So you see, we are starting to go back. That's going to put us, if you go check, let's leave that in there. Check a quick on the FinViz. And there we go. Just hit over 400. I was going to say, we're probably back up towards 400. And boom, there it is. 429.40. New higher day. Exactly. So we're not, by any means, the market is not dropping. That's why when Dex said crash before, I'm going, crash for the traders? I didn't get it. It didn't make any sense to me because I didn't see that. Okay? I didn't see it. I don't see what you're saying. So we're going to put in here 45, which is a little bit higher, and put our resistance at, I love that 45, 429.45, and that's going to bring us here at 428.45. Look at that, it's perfect. 428.45, but we're going to bring this one up a little bit, make it 50. Actually, let's see here, 428. I'm going to go 75. Again, I don't see that dollar in there. It's very tight. It's much tighter. Let's leave it right there for right now. Reaching new highs. And if we were going to go, we're looking at 429. What did I tell you earlier? We're looking at 430. I'm going to put it in there, okay? This way you can't say I said it earlier, and I'm going to say it again. I see 430 as my target, all right, for the traders. I think that's where traders would like to bring this to, is upper target, and I'm going to leave it in there as long as we are above, let's do this, 429, and I'm going to say 95 cents, all right? Why? Just in case. It's insurance. I want insurance. I used to sell insurance. All right, here we go. Okay, that, show it on the right, and right now you can see. So truthfully, 430 is what I'm saying, but I put it at 95, at 45, 95. Yeah, 429.95. And I believe that's where traders are going to try to push this today. And I feel good about that now that we just hit a new higher day. Whether we hit there or not is another thing, but it's only 12:40 in the afternoon. It's early. You still have plenty of time. If a trade isn't working out, you cut out, move on, take your losses. That is the way it works. There'll be hundreds of trades out there. No, there'll be millions of trades out there. So don't make one bad trade ruin your entire account. One bad apple don't spoil the whole. What does it go? What's that song? Okay. People think I'm crazy as it is. Now I want to start singing. What are you, nuts? Okay, what do we got going here? All right, you guys got plenty of people out there to talk to you. You got The Reason. He's got same 33 people. I don't know who this Mr. G to RGV trades is. I don't know. Red to green. I don't know what that means. Penny stocks. Good luck to you, buddy. And you're paid for? Ugh, it's like, you better go free so you'll get more people, especially the ones on YouTube. Anyway, J Trades is free, 8K. Doesn't pay to be paid. They don't pay you enough to do it. So here we go. Next, I can get paid as a moderator. I can get paid for streaming. Probably should have stopped this. I don't know. I don't want to stream every single day. And I end up doing it anyway. Jay's doing really good today. So I'm going to, you know what? Why don't you guys just, you can go over to Jay's room. Jay's doing good. I'm going to take some time off. I've been on since early this morning. I took one break. I'm just going to take some time off right now. I'll leave these things up as long as I'm not having any streaming problems. And I may probably stop in a little bit later. I need to get something to eat. I need to get a little lunch. All right. So my trend lines are gone, which is good. I only have one upper target. My other upper target would be here. It would be 218.50 on Tesla. So remember, I said it, 218.50 target. So I'm just going to put that down here. I'm not putting them on the chart. Target for Tesla would be 218.50, and target for the SPY would be 430 for 430. I have 429.95, and for Nvidia, I'm not gonna put one in 433. I'm not gonna put one in at this point. I'm not. I mean, my upper target would be 435, but I don't think we're gonna hit it. Not on that one. It's a possibility, but I doubt it. And AMD and the other one I'm not calling. So I'm just gonna call those two for right now. And as far as the contract, somebody else can put them in. Try to figure it out. Copy the whole line, put them in there, and make the change, and see if. And I'll correct you if you're wrong or you're right. Come on, you guys can do it, can't you? That's the last time I put them out there. Was at 10:36. Let's take the other one out at 10. I'm gonna take that out because Deck goes crazy. He thinks, why do you keep duplicating yourself? I don't understand. That's right, you don't. 428. So here we got 429. Let's see, I'll do it one more time and then I'm leaving. 429 is your put. 430 on the SPY is your call, and that's my target. Then we got SPX. I'm gonna go on the top one. SPX is, wow, 4,300. That thing's moving up. 4,300. All right, so we got 4,300. And that'll be 4305. So I just do 30 and shoot there. Okay, and that's for 11 2 contracts. Nvidia is 432.50. I'm going to put it out there a little higher and make it 435. So it'll be further out of the money, and I'm going to leave the 430, which will be further out on the money on the call, on the put. Then I got AMD. We got 107. So we're going to put 108 for the call and 107 for the put. That's good. It's perfect. Right in the middle. And then we got Tesla, which is 217.50. I'm going to go further out on the money, and I'm going to go 220. All right? 220. I'm going to go a little further out on the money. And the other one, I'm going to go a little further out of the money, and I'm going to go back to, let's see. Well, it's not really that much further. It's exactly where it should be. Is 215 on the put for Tesla. 215, which is just about where it should be. I just went a little further out on the money on the call. It's probably expensive anyway. Meta is 309, so it should be 310. That one's come down. I'll do 310. If we want, we can go a little further. 310. Let's see. And 307.50. 07.50. There we go. 307.50 on that one. And that's for Friday's contracts. There's your contracts. Okay, so we're all set. You've got Friday's contracts. You've got today's contracts for SPX and the SPY. Any others, throw them on the board. And when I get a chance, I'll put them up there. And if not, oh well. You had your chance. You blew it. Right? Okay. 257. SPY new higher day hit again. Yep, look at that, 429.46. I'm not far away. I would have hit 429.50 as my original closest target, then each step, but I went right for it and say 430. I think it's the ultimate target for the SPY at the moment, and we're still moving up. All right, I think I put 50 in here anyway, didn't I? I can't do that while that's in there. I think I put 50. 45. That's exactly where it hit. That's so funny. That's exactly where I put it. You see? 45? So there's my target. It's actually hit. Let's just do 50 for a night. That's where we're at. It'll go up. And then here we have a little further up at 75. Let's just raise this a little bit to 75. Push it 175. I'll never get out of here. I want to go check some things on my own here. All right, and that's it for right now. All right, I'll try to keep an eye on the charts. Here you go, and I will catch you guys in a little bit. All right, If you want, you can stay here. You can open up another one. You don't have to leave. You can just open up another room and do them side by side. That's what a lot of people do. I do. I've got several rooms open right now. I always keep an eye on Deckmart Trades or Tradecast or whatever you want to call it. And that's it. Thank you guys. See you in a little bit. I am the Active Trader. This is my world. It's your world, and we're all part of it. Let's make some money, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Go have some lunch. Bye. I just wanted to say, if you take a look, you can see that I actually hit my target on the SPY. I hit it a little early. I didn't know. I was on the phone. I think I sold that house that I've been trying to unload. I am so happy. So I'll have enough money to trade now. No, anyway, look at that, 430.16, and I had it at what, 429.95. I told you it would go over 430, but I was playing it safe, so you can all see that's the last one for today. I hit my target. At this point, I am not putting any more targets out for the day, but I told you we could see 430, and 430 has been reached. Right now, 430 is going to be the resistance. So I'm just going to switch that up right now and make 429 now 430, which will make the support 429 on the SPY. So as you can see, I would have done it a little earlier, but I hit my target one more time again. You can see that's the only one I left there purposely, and I told you it would hit, and it did. So for all those who have doubt in the active trader, I have hit every alert that I had put out, except for one in the last couple of weeks. One was 12 cents, and I think the other day one was 20 cents today, or I hit that one. So I think it was one that I missed at 12 cents in the last couple of weeks. I've hit every one. So I've been right. And I don't know how I do it, but I just know whatever the system I have that nobody else has, this is a different system that you will find anywhere else. It works. I don't care what you think, it works. So learn it if you want to, or don't learn it if you don't want to. Keep doing it your way. I hope you're winning, because the truth is, I've been showing you guys for months on end, and I've been calling the shots here. And you know what? I'm not appreciated. I'm really not. Only a few select of you really, really seem to get what I'm saying. That's the way I say it. So I feel like, why am I wasting my time? I can't even get you people to speak in the room just to, to get involved here, which is really sad. All right, let's just put this up right a little bit higher to 430.25. I'm not putting any more alerts for the day. I've hit more than 6 alerts today that all came in. Look at that. Wow, 430. I'm just raising it up. And I was going to tell you right there, 430.50. And there it is, 430.50. It just hit. I was just going to say to you, go buy that upper VWAP plot for 430.50. And bam, just as I thought it. I can't believe it. You got to work my system. This is a system that works. It works, folks. It works. Wow. I can't keep up with it. I can't myself. I can't. And at the bottom here, so we got 4. Wow. Let's go 420.50. That puts the dollar range right there. All right, there's that one. There's this one. Again, here on NVIDIA, as long as we keep going up, we're looking at 430, 475. We're not even close, but I'm 434. Say 434.50. You know, straight that upper line is 430, 434.50. Just figure 434 for right now. And Tesla, let's see, Tesla's getting tired. 217.75. So that is your 217. That's what I have. Let's just go for 218. Say the next step up, if it should continue, would be 218. Leave that there. And I'm done. I had enough for the day. I really have. I'm sweaty. I need a shower and I need to walk. I'm not getting my exercise. Woo, 3 of you left. Can't take it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, folks. That is perfectly fine. Have a great weekend. I will not be here tomorrow, folks. As I said, tomorrow is my day off. I have a doctor's appointment. That was the reason. And I'm meeting the realtor to do this deal. So, $375,000 deal. Thank God. All right, that takes care of that one. Here we go. What do we got here? Nice deck. Is Deck back? No, he's still playing videos. Oh, I know that guy. Why do I know him? Experts say about your money. No, that's not him. All right, I'm not going to worry about that either. Okay. Who's live? All right. I guess you could all go over to J Trade's room. I'm going to sign off. Call it a day, folks. And you all have a great day and have a great weekend. Thank you all. I need to unwind. Okay, there you go. That's it for me, folks. Like I said, have a great rest of your day. 2 o'clock, Active Trader. This is my world. You're a part of it. I'm signing off. I'll see you all on Monday. Thank you again. Bye.